Hey everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd get you caught up on what's happening here. We actually were on kind of a brewing binge last week, so for 3 days we were putting together batches to carry me through the summer so that I'm not brewing out in this heat in the Texas summer where you're driving and driving and driving to get down to a temperature that's decent in your fermentation pail. So I think you'll remember last year I was actually taking the chillers and I was doing a 2-chiller setup. So I was running the water through a first chiller in an ice bath, and then it went into the chiller in the brew kettle. So hopefully we get to the point where we're going to carry ourselves through the heat of the summer with the beer in the house, which I'm positive I will. I think I'll have near 500 bottles at that point. So no matter how many people come and visit, I should still have a good stock going into the fall, where then I'd just be able to kind of add slowly back up to stock, which would be great. So that's kind of where we're at this point. I think I'm going to throw just a short little film down at the bottom showing the actual fermentation that's going on right now inside the house. Started with a Kolsch, which still is fermenting pretty good, and it's been a week. And then we went on to an amber ale, and then finally finished up with honey weiss. And the honey weiss had a really active fermentation for about 2-3 days, and now it's kind of stalled out. But regardless, everything's going to stay in the fermentation pail for a week, unless I see activity, which I might on the Kolsch, because that in the past has gone beyond a week. But anyway, then into the secondaries and bottle, then we're good. So in the meantime, I got a bunch of beer from my brother when he came down with his son Grant from New Glarus Brewery, which I think you've heard me talk about before. This one's a coffee stout. Let's see if I can get the cap off here. I've got a bunch of stuff piled up over here that I'm trying to take care of in the next few weeks, so it takes a little while to get to the opener. This is New Glarus's coffee stout, so let's give it a shot and see what it tastes like. For those of you in Wisconsin, it's a good kind of self-guided brewery tour there at New Glarus with really good beer, and they set up a few lines and you can go through and do some tastings. It's great. You know, it smells, it has the darker malted smell to it, and it has a nice brown creamy head to it. Cheers. This is not unlike my chocolate sweet stout, except that there's probably just a little bit more bitterness on the back end, just a hair. Otherwise, I would say it's pretty close. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this isn't a sweet stout, because it certainly has kind of a sweet flavor to it. That's a really good beer. It's really good. So, kind of in the style of Milwaukee Brewing Company's Polish Moon, or my chocolate sweet stout. Very good coffee, or very good coffee beer, which is what they refer to it as, coffee stout. So I would say this would be a good one to, if you're have the ability to go and visit the brewery, pick up a 6-pack. I think you'd enjoy it just as much as any other sweet stout that's out there. Oh, it's great. So, in the meantime, as we progress through the summer, I'll still be on here every once in a while doing something, whether it's tearing things apart and cleaning them, or maybe working another batch in somewhere if I have to. We'll just see. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great Homebrew Wednesday, a great week, and cheers. This has been a Matty Boy presentation. Say bye-bye, Matty. Bye-bye.